for us from Wade Davis tonight?
I have no idea. I blacked out. I have no idea. I watched literally probably 3 outs of it. I have a problem in postseason games actually watching the game in the dugout, and I watched the last 3 outs in the dugout, and it was awesome. He did a great job the last 3 outs. The other 4, I have no idea what happened.
I hated him. I could not stand him. I mean, he made me sit next to him in a meeting. I turned like this because I just couldn't, I couldn't even look at him. And one day, Jim Osborne said, hey, Rook, come here. And he sat me down. And he said, you know what? You know what you don't understand? You don't understand that Buddy loves you. Like, what? Love me? He hates me. And I hate him. I feel the same way that he does. I said, no, he does. You don't understand. He's trying to do something. All you need to do is close your mouth and just say, yes, sir.
I've never been a guy to give, a lot of big pregame speeches. I want them focused. I want them thinking about what they're supposed to accomplish and what their job is. And, the motivation comes from being prepared throughout the week.
All right, guys, personnel check. As always, we'll do that first.
We do a special teams check is always our first thing that we make sure we've got personnel-wise. Go over personnel, make sure everybody's in the right spot. We talk about the weather. Tonight we'll definitely talk about the weather quite a bit.
You guys know we always harp on you about keeping your cleats clean. Okay? We've got more cleat cleaners now than I think we ever had. I think we got about 8 of them in the bins now. Make sure your cleats are clean.
We do an offensive meeting.
Think about the play. Think about what your assignment is, right? So as you walk up that line of scrimmage, Connor, you have to think in your head, okay, who are my reads on this play? What is my call and checks, right? That stuff will calm you.
Defensive meeting.
I don't think teams have seen us play yet. I really don't. I don't think teams have seen us play the way we're capable of playing. Tonight is our next step. You guys understand? Bring the fight to them tonight. Let's go.
Here at Prairie Ridge, there's not a real comfortable spot for the guys to hang out or do anything. So we want to spend as little time here as possible before we leave. So we try to get them in, get them out, and on the bus.
My guess is we're not going to line up or walk out and start stretching for at least 15 to 20 minutes. Eyes closed. Just relax.
It's usually dead quiet. Yeah. That's focus time. Yeah, it's focus, thinking about what you're doing. Or I know when I was a player, I always slept. So I don't care if they take a nap and just relax. And I want them to relax. I don't need them pumped up on the bus. We need them pumped up at the time.
All right, guys, let's go.
This is the easiest day of the week for me. The tough part for me is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then Thursday is just walk through, and then game night for me. I enjoy it. I have fun with it.
All day long, all night long, offense like, defense like, on the road like, and squad like, and shot like, and shot like.
When everybody's done, and you're thinking about the next opponent and thinking about what you got to do and the things you got to fix. So I'll be thinking about Jacobs for next week.
What's going on? This is Ryan Mundy. Welcome to Bears Life. The best thing about being a Chicago Bear is being in Chicago. This is a Bears town. And, I thought, after I left Pittsburgh and then being in New York, those are like 2 major fan franchises, but being here in Chicago is equally on par. I'm an early riser. I'm a morning person. So I get up. My alarm currently goes off at 6 o'clock. Do I get up at 6 o'clock? No. But my alarm goes off. I'm mostly out to bed, and I'll be out to bed about like 15:15. And then, start my day, grab some breakfast.
There we you go.
Oh,
Say hello.
hi, Cameron.
What's going on?
My wife, she does a great job of taking care of our 2 girls and making sure that, the house is held down while I'm at work all day. And, it can be tough on the family because I'm gone all day and then I have to work when I come home. But I definitely still make sure that I make time for them and, give them some hugs and kisses and read them their nighttime story and then get ready to do it all over again. Now, kisses?
Kisses? Oh.
Hey, is this heaven? No. It's Iowa.
We feel the connection, and we felt that we were the ones that were supposed to be here, and that's why we never gave up, in terms of pursuing the idea.
Denise Stillman, a businesswoman and consultant, and her husband Mike, a civil lawyer, they are partners as new owners of the Field of Dreams, the farm in Dyersville, Iowa, which has captured the imagination of baseball lovers everywhere through the magic created by the 1989 movie.
Our own family's path just collided completely with travel baseball, and pair that with my background in marketing. When we saw this opportunity, it's just like the synapse in my brain said, there's an opportunity, there's a market, there's a need to save the field. It all worked together.
Just beyond those famous corn stalks that border the outfield, the Stillmans are planning to create a divine baseball oasis called All-Star Ballpark Heaven.
24 baseball and softball fields for girls and boys 8 to 14. And the bonus is, as a female leader in this company, I am so in tune with the girls who were left behind on the East Coast facilities. They're not catered to. And there's softball players on the rise. More and more girls are playing travel softball. They need a place to play.
Mike and Denise, there was something the day that we met them, right here at this table, that said, okay, that's your family.
Until last October, Becky and Don Lansing owned and operated the land. And although it's now under new management, the Lansings intend to remain a part of its progress.
We've nurtured, we've taken care of, we've fed this property. This property is a young adult now, and the Stillmans certainly will be taking it on into the future.
We want to create more jobs here. There are people that need a place to play in the middle of the U.S. versus traveling all the way east. And so we thought, why not?
A prominent presence in the film was infamous White Sox legend Shoeless Joe Jackson. And for avid Sox fans like the Stillmans, Field of Dreams holds a deeper meaning.
For Mike and I, it was our first movie date that we went on as college kids, and that has carried on throughout the years. And when the kids got old enough, we made sure that they saw the movie, and it became part of our own family vernacular.
A reported price tag of over $5 million for the land and possible estimates for creating All-Star Ballpark Heaven could total nearly $40 million. Tax breaks and investors are expected to ease that cost. Some are also concerned that the cornfields will lose their serene identity. But for worldwide visitors, it has been a priceless experience, including those who have lived their big league dreams.
I've been here 3 or 4 times. I threw batting practice for 4 hours to every person out there. And perfect strike, no matter how bad you are, I can hit your bat.
With an opening day targeted for the spring of 2014, the Stillmans are out to prove once and for all that if you do build it, more will come.
There's 140,000 kids out there who could play here. And even kids, our vision really is to bring inner city kids who have never seen corn before. There's a much bigger purpose driving us here. And we love baseball, we love kids, but we know that this place can touch so many more people through the youth travel baseball and softball community.
Chuck Garfien, Comcast Sportsnet.